Alright, hi everyone, this is Paul again from the Outdoor Adventure, and what I'm looking at today was something that was sent to me via YouTube by a company called Firepuck. What they're making is essentially a matchless fire starter. Alright, so it's a self-contained fire starter. It weighs 60 grams. It's supposed to be able to light itself by striking on it. It's made with 60%, 7% reusable or organic material. Comes with instructions on the side, and it's got its own built-in match, so it's supposed to be usable for a whole bunch of emergency situations. And I'm going to give it a shot today, and I'm going to do something. I'm going to try to boil a cup or two of water on it just to see how long it lasts. And it claims to be able to do 1400 degrees, wind and rain. It's got a bit of wind here right now, enough of a breeze to make it a challenge to start a fire. I'm going to use one of them to see if I can boil some water, and I'll probably take another on my survival trip just to give you guys a chance to see how it works in those situations. Alright, so I'm going to set that up with my pot and some water, and then we'll show you how easy it is to start. This is the first time I'm going to do this, so this is new to me, so we'll see how it works in a real situation when you haven't tried this out before and you have to use it. Easy 2 cups of water, a bit more than that. So I'm going to take this off, remove the label, remove the top cap, place the firebuck in the fire receptacle, hold securely, place the striker cap on the start button, apply finger pressure, and strike like a match. Alright, so this right here on the top is the striker, seems to be. I'm going to pull, both sides come off, and it's got a bit of crumbles there. So I'm going to put that on. Whoa, that was a bit startling. That's impressive. It's like a firework. I didn't expect it to work that well. So I think, as you can see, that's a windy condition. Gonna have to wash my pot after this. So this is the Firepuck, as I said, supposedly burning at 1400 degrees Celsius. Sorry, well, 1400 degrees doesn't say Celsius, it might be Fahrenheit. Still pretty hot. They say you can use it for hunting, fishing, camping, barbecues, survival kits, anything to get fires going, basically. And I'm not surprised that they would say that. It's a pretty intense little thing. So first complaints, it's going at the bottom too. So as far as this cooking stove, it's not the most efficient because it's going up both ends right there. The products are by a company called Glacier Development. They again, their reason was they wanted something that would be able to start a fire, and a whole bunch of issues is high heat, non-toxic, small, and it burns completely to ash is what they claim. So so they put this together. This is a fire starting tool in a paper fiber cup, weighs 60 grams, and burns pretty intensely. I don't think you'd have much of an issue starting a fire with something like that. I'm looking at this. The water is hot, but it's not, obviously not hot enough to boil. Ran for a good amount of time. Is it completely ash? well, it's certainly nothing else. You've got it's still burning red hot in here, so I'm going to leave it under there. It's like charcoal now that everything's hot in there, so we'll see if it does any improvement on the water temperature. It's definitely warm to the touch. Well, not to the touch, I'm not going to touch it. So, alright, definitely not a something to boil water with, at least not 2 cups. Might be able to do 1 cup, or probably closer to 3 cups right now. Anyway, so basically we've got this tool, really useful. I'm sure that you'd be able to start a fire in rainy conditions with it. I'm going to take it on my trip, like I said, to start a fire, especially if it's wet out there. And the water's steaming, as you can see. And I'll check back to you in a little bit if it gets to boiling. But a neat little tool. Yeah, there's a really, I don't know what it is in there that they use to start it, but it's a very effective tool. It burnt in decently windy conditions, and yeah, scalded the rocks here. Yeah. I'll just keep an eye on it. I doubt it will boil, but we are getting some bubbles coming to the top, so I'll let you know. But that's a neat little tool by the Firepuck. The Firepuck is by this company, Glacier Development. I'll keep in touch, and I'll show you more on our survival trip, hopefully.